Hi everyone, this is Mia from IELTS Fighter, and welcome back to the series Study Abroad, All You Need to Know by IELTS Fighter in Globalway. In the last few episodes, we have talked about studying abroad in Canada, the US, and Australia, which are all fantastic options to develop yourself personally and academically. But have you ever thought about experiencing international quality education right here in Vietnam? To help you answer this question, in this episode, we are going to have 3 special guests from British University, Vietnam. So let's get to know them, shall we?
Hello, my name is Stuart Utsley and I am Program Leader for English at British University, Vietnam.
Hello everyone, my name is Ngân. I am a fresh graduate from British University, Vietnam, holding a bachelor degree in International Business Management. While at the same time, I'm also the 100% scholarship winner from British University, Vietnam in the year 2017. Currently, I'm pursuing the professional career in education, and today I'm more than delightful to be here to share with you my experience at British University, Vietnam.
Hi everyone, my name is Hạnh Võ. I'm Head of Student Recruitment and Institutional Partnerships at BUV. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stuart, Ms. Hạnh, and Ms. Ngân for joining us today. So, Ms. Ngân, what was your experience like at BUV?
Well, to share with you about my 3-year experiences at British University, Vietnam, I would say that I feel extremely fortunate to be studying under a beautiful state-of-the-art campus located in Eco Park. And my teachers are 100% international faculties, so they are very professional in terms of teachings, and at the same time, they are very supportive and friendly to all of the students. I would say that BUV take care of our social life also extremely well, because we have a department called the Student Experience Department that offers mental and also career development, and all the staff there would be able to provide you with advice when you need, and also help you to catch up with the new internship opportunities. So as soon as the BUV student graduated from university, all of us would be extremely well prepared to enter the labor market. And for me, I extremely feel fortunate for being given that opportunity, because it has helped me to grow academically and socially.
That sounds fantastic. And Mr. Stuart, what about the learning environment at BUV? What do you think?
One of the things that I love the most about university, BUV, is the relationships that are built between teachers and students and staff members as well. It does feel like a very extended family at BUV. So students do get a very unique experience, which I didn't really receive at university. I went to a very good university in the UK, but I felt, nobody really, or in terms of my teachers, they didn't really know who I was. At BUV, there is a lot of emphasis put onto the relationship built between the students and the teachers, that the teachers know exactly who the students are and what they need for their learning. And I think also just the focus of the university, the way that we approach our courses and the ideas that we look at, it's all about utilizing it and making it practical for the real world.
That sounds like such a great environment. And Ms. Ngân, how has BUV helped you in terms of career development?
Well, for these questions, I would say that the one thing that BUV has helped all the students, including myself, is to get closer to where I want to be and who I want to be. Throughout the last 3 years, I've worked really hard, and other students as well, and the degree that we earn is actually widely recognized and also extremely valuable, that can get us to pretty much all organizations that we wish to be a part of. And I used to get to a very well-known business analyzing firms in Singapore, and all of that is thanks to me receiving the international education at British University, Vietnam. And also, we always have a very realistic view towards businesses, because we get a chance to participate in company field trips. And for me, I visited Heineken's company and also many others, and I believe that those experiences are the most valuable things that, combined with the good education, will make the BUV graduate to have the attributes that all the employers would be looking for.
That's really great, and I really do admire all of your achievements. And Ms. Hai, apart from what Ms. Nguyen has mentioned, what other career opportunities are available to BUV students?
The extracurricular activities that students can participate in during their studies also include skill classes that are very useful for future study or jobs. For example, the Microsoft Office professional certifications, language classes like Japanese, Korean, Chinese, and certificate in finance and banking and accounting like the CFAB issues by ICAEW, and also many other skill workshops that help to prepare them for future work. Through partnership with leading international and also local business organizations, BUV provides students the internship opportunity and many more job information in renowned companies. Among a network of more than 300 business partners, they actually receive BUV students for internships or even the full-time job after graduation. And we can name many dream destinations for finance students such as KPMG or Ernst & Young among the Big Four, and the top name for hospitality students like a hotel like Intercon, Sheraton or JW Marriott. And we continue to support our alumnus after their graduation with more opportunity for better career or postgraduate study.
Sounds fantastic. Thank you very much. And one last question that I'd like to have for Mr. Stewart. What are some of the best qualities you have observed from BUV students? And are there any interesting stories that you'd like to share with us?
The main qualities that really stand out for me are their levels of kind of creativity and innovation. It continues to amaze me, some of the ideas that these guys come up with. You pose a problem in front of them, or they seek a problem, they find something that they want to try and fix and solve, and they create these really interesting ways of trying to approach that problem through so many different perspectives. As much as they may learn from what I teach them, I actually learn a huge amount from just the perspective of the students. Another thing that I really like is that they're really tapped into their own communities and environments outside of BUV. One of BUV's main mission statements is this idea of feeding back into Vietnam, and I think our students are amazing examples of that. You just look at the charities they're involved with, the NGO work they're doing. So they're really tapped into the real world issues, and they're not afraid to try and tackle them. And I think that's what I love about the ethos and the mindset of the BUV student.
Thank you. I also have some friends who graduated from BUV, and it is true that they are super creative and innovative and very proactive in their learning, in their career. And that is also the last question for today's episode. Thank you very much, our special guests, for sharing with us some very useful information and insights. But don't go anywhere, because we are going to go on a campus tour. So are you ready to visit BUV with me? Let's go. The first destination that we're going to visit is the Learning Resources Center.
So definitely, I'm sure you've heard the fact that the library is probably the heart of any university, and that's why this is where we choose to take you first. A very fun fact is that every BUV student, when they come to BUV, they will each receive an iPad. Really? This is something, yes, this is something that they can bring with them for life. So don't worry about having to return them after their graduation, and that is something that they can have access to the online resource that BUV offers to our students. Also, standing right next to us is a machine that we can use for the students to borrow books. So this is also a very fun thing about BUV Learning Resource Center as well. So I'm taking you to a very, very special hall here at BUV. It's the learning theater part. This is probably one of my favorite places to take people to.
Is it like a lecture hall?
Yes, exactly. Right. But not just any normal lecture hall. This is definitely a very special one. So I won't let you wait any longer. I'm just going to take you right in.
Yeah, let's go. Wow, this is really spacious, and it definitely has such a unique design. So can you tell us a little bit about this room?
Yes, so here at BUV, sometimes students will have classes with a lot of other students, and this is where they will come to for bigger classes. And also here at BUV, we have a lot of different events throughout the year. Actually, last year we had something about like 500 events per year. So for those kind of events, especially things like contests, or maybe when we have a very special guest coming to our school, we will bring them here and then have all the students, all the participants sitting right here, so they can have a very complete and amazing experience.
Nice. Okay, that's interesting. What is that?
Oh, so at BUV, you know that attendance is definitely really important for university students to excel in their studying. And this is actually how we take attendance at BUV. Yes.
Okay.
So we have face recognition set up for our students, and whenever they enter the lecture hall, they can just stand right here, and it's already showed on record that they are in class at the right time. Here at BUV, we want to make sure that our students will get the most realistic experience in the classroom, and that's why we have various different kind of specialized classrooms. So this one is for students who studying the International Hospitality Management major or tourism management. When they enter maybe like a hotel, or maybe when they book a tour, that's when you will have people stand at the reception to work directly with the customers. And this is the kind of experience that we want to give to our students, so that once they enter the professional field, they will have no problem adjusting to the real and realistic environment out there.
Nice. So it really does focus on experiential learning, like you can get real experiences.
Yes, for sure.
This is really interesting. Now, don't mistake this for a hotel room, okay? So, what is this exactly?
I'm sure you and many of the viewers are surprised, because it seems like, wait, we were at BUV campus only a few minutes earlier, and now we at a hotel?
Yeah.
And this is where our International Hospitality Management students will learn how to work in an actual hotel room. Extremely important for International Hospitality Management students to gain real-life experience, for them to prepare to learn from even the smallest details in their work. And that's why BUV creates this space for the students to learn, not only to master all the necessary skills, but also for them to start mastering the ability to oversee tasks, and then to start taking leadership roles when they work together in groups. So now we are at a very different room for different majors. So the students studying computer science at BUV love this room. Do you ever feel tired, like having to looking at the screen for a long time?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, this is something that all computer science students have to face. And at BUV, we want to make sure to protect their eyesight and their health. And one of the ways that we've been doing and trying to help our students is use a different kind of lighting. So with this kind of setup, it will help the students to no longer have to deal with the bad consequences of blue light. And this will definitely help them feel a lot less tired after hours and hours of working with computers. I'm sure if you are a big fan of shows like MasterChef, this is probably not unfamiliar.
Yeah, I was gonna say that this looks like a MasterChef studio.
It does, right? Yes, so for our International Hospitality Management students, this is their learning kitchen. So as you can see that we have prepared tools and utilities that they need, and all of this are at 5-star quality. Yes. This is how the students, there's a camera right there, and this is how the students will be able to see every single detail, every single action that the teacher makes, and that is how they can repeat. So this is how they can practice and do the work along with the lecturer.
Nice. Okay, so let me guess, is this room for film major students?
Well, this is actually a place that can be used for various purposes. It has a really cool name called motion capture. It's because it captures every motion. Because you can see that there are a lot of different tools. We have very professional looking cameras.
Yeah.
We also have the lighting system, the sound system, and all of this can be used whenever we want to have a space to do really professional interviews. They also can have, for example, when the lecturer is doing their lectures up here, this can be broadcast live as well.
And that's it for our little campus tour. I hope you guys find it interesting and useful, and I look forward to a lot of interesting events that's going to happen here at BUV with us. So yeah, thank you and see you later.